The drills that we did approach, we worked on the curvilinear, we worked on various aspects into the takeoff and the position, so forth like that. As a coach, you become creative and create a lot of different drills. There's drills off of boxes, different things that we could do. The next thing that we want to put together as we put the pieces together is we want to be able to work on top of the bar, okay? And so Ricky, what he's going to do, the first thing he'll do is he'll just do a leg press. So his feet are going to be flat on the mat. The sole of his feet will be flat on the mat, his shoulders on the back, okay? And he's just going to press up into a nice hold position, okay? So he's in a nice hold position there, all right? Bring your feet closer to you, okay? Now the next thing he does from that, do it one more time, he's going to get a nice press, nice hold. So that's a nice positioning over the bar and then relax. The next thing what you'll want to do, progression for the athlete, is to be able to kind of get into like a nice arch over the bar. So the next thing he's going to do is he's going to do a back press. So he'll kind of put his hands up by his shoulders, right by his ears, okay? And the athlete's just going to put feet flat on the ground and he's going to press his hips up, make a nice curve just like that. Hold for about a count of 2 or 3, relax, and they'll do about 2 to 3 reps of that. This, a good time to do this is when everyone's getting their measures and their marks as they're establishing their approaches, because they can't do approach work anyway. So it's nice to be able to do some of these drills on the mat. So the next thing that the athlete will want to do is they'll get into a press position. And this is the next progression. They get a nice arch, they'll hold for a count of 2, and then they'll jackknife. And they'll kind of be able to drop themselves. It's so important for the athlete to stay patient on top of the bar and kind of get used to that falling feeling. And the reason to do that for the athlete is because the minute that the athlete brings their chin in, the butt drops. And we don't want that to happen as their butt's on top of the bar. They have to be patient on top of the bar. Now, those are some of the progressions. The next thing that the athlete would do is he'd stand on the ground, and then he'd just do a back over right onto the mat. Okay, so the athlete just off his feet, rocks back, one more time, has a nice layout, arch, and then lays on their shoulders. All this stuff can be done when warm-up and stuff is going on to teach the athlete nice bend. Now the next thing I'll have the athlete do, a nice little drill for them, is they'll come over to the side. They'll sit with their feet pointing that way. They'll sit on the very edge of the mat, okay? They'll let themselves, as a coach, you can kind of guide their legs, and what they're going to do is they're just going to kind of rock back. Watch the power max thing, okay? Watch your head. And they rock back, and they're able to get a nice arch this way. Come back up, okay? And one more time, they're going to rock back, get a nice layout, arch position there, and be comfortable with being inverted, okay? So those are drills that they can do to work on top of the bar. Sometimes you can do a back over with one step, but what we want to do is from that point, we want to put together and now have the athlete work on a little bit of jumping.